Hello everyone, welcome to Jargus Ranger Reviews. This time we'll be looking at the 16th episode of Dino Supercharge, Wings of Danger. Now you can forget about the in-between Halloween episode. This one picks up right off where the one before that ended. And where we get Zenowing explaining that he created the Zords, meant to work with the energems. That's right, he found Keeper on Earth and designed those for him. And we also find out that it was Arcanon that destroyed Sentai 6 and stole the Dark Energem. And he used the Energem's power to create Doomwing, his dark half, just by a simple touch of it. That's how powerful it is. And the Rangers speculate, oh, that must be how Heckyl and Snide came to be, the Dark Energem as well. But he also says he don't need the Rangers' help, they will just get in the way. So he's going on a loner, because he's been with Doomwing's influence for who knows how many centuries at this point. So they go their separate ways, they both go off training, coincidentally in the same forest. The Rangers are all doing it together, and then Tyler and Shelby, they're both blasting out a rock that Coda hit in the air, to which she said, "Home Coda." So yeah, that episode hasn't been forgotten yet. Because the two of them can't agree which one of them blew it up. But then they hear something and they see Zenowing, a bit deeper in the woods, just cutting up with a huge prism slash a giant rock. To which they're all amazed, and Riley even wants to learn a move from him. But he says no, this is not entertainment, and a human can never learn that. Meanwhile, Doomwing is on the ship and Arcanon gives him one more chance to become the Silver Ranger, with the stipulation that if he don't succeed this time at bringing Zenowing back to Doomwing, they will be destroyed. So he has a high stakes battle to go for now. So they start fighting, because they show up, and Zenowing refuses help despite the Rangers saying they're stronger together, fight as a team. But Doomwing is a lot stronger and more ferocious this time. I mean, when he's about to finish off Zenowing, Riley steps in and takes the hit. It's a really deep slash to his side that takes him out of commission. So at that point the Rangers retreat, and Riley has this huge cut and glowing, and Zenowing is all conflicted, despite the fact he's still pushing him away. At which point Keeper explains that he's experiencing gratitude again. He's getting his good emotions back now that he's separated from Doomwing. So he thanks Riley, and he holds his sword near his wound, and it glows, and a mini triangle from the prism slash goes to the wound and it heals it. And Riley just looks like he's thrashing in pain asleep the whole time. And he thanks him. So once again they all go off to battle. This time Wrench, at Doomwing's behest, has created a small army of old monsters. But since they were mass produced to be revived, they are extremely weak. So even single rangers can take them out pretty easily. So it's a big battle all around. But eventually Riley does wake up. Seeing Zenowing fight, he kind of dreams it. And he wakes up and yeah, he takes the bandage off, his wound is gone. He runs off and tells everyone to join him. So it's a massive battle. And Riley uses a green prism slash to even the odds. And eventually Zenowing has Dooming down on the ground and he just attacks his sword to take the energem out. At which point he truly morphs to the Silver Ranger. At which point Doomwing don't stand a chance. So Arcanon's about to destroy him out in the open, but then Tyler shows up and he blasts them and knocks the Dark Energem away. So he retreats, having Singe look for the Dark Energem, while Doomwing gets destroyed on his own. And so if the Rangers training again one last time, and again the rock gets blown up in the air, Tyler and Shelby, they really are a couple now, try to argue which one blew it up. But actually no, Riley and Zenowing take the credit together. They blew it up. So yeah, he is officially part of the team now. Not only that, it does continue the fact that Tyler and Shelby are a couple, so I really like that. That's not something we're just going to ignore the rest of the season. And also a great thing about this episode is it finally focused on Riley's aspects as a swordsman. Because that was one of the very first things we picked up about him. That he had proper sword training. And I kind of wanted off to the side later on. So I'm glad they kept that intact. So finally we have all 10 Rangers united. But it's not over yet. Because on the ship, something even more dangerous has occurred. Heckyl has escaped. He told poor Sandra he'd tell her something sweet or delicious, something like that, if he helped him get out. And of course she says, "Oh goody," and just using an explosive in his cell. And so when he sneaks up, he hears the Arcanon getting the dark energem back. Then Heckyl has a flashback. Apparently he was an inhabitant of Sentai 6 and he tried to protect the dark energem from getting to his hands. But he was easily overpowered and Snide was created with no memories. So now that he does remember, he gets caught, but he vows that he'll make Arcanon pay for what he's done. So he gets dragged off being in prison again. So it looks like Heckyl was a good guy all along, much like Zenowing and Doomwing. Of course now he's going to have to fight against Snide internally. I don't think that'll be too big an issue, because Heckyl seems to have more control and power than Snide. Snide just seems to attack with ferociousness. So I'm very much looking forward to that, and very curious about what did he tell poor Sandra. So yeah, this definitely shook up things a hell of a lot more than the last episode. I can't wait to see what becomes of this. Definitely check this one out. I'm Jargus Zero. Thanks for watching. This was an amazing episode. Hope to see you for the next one. Until then, let the power protect you.
Go, go, power.